Namaste. I'm Samta Aunty, the founder and CEO of Virtual Preschool, where children have fun learning Hindi through English. Today, we are going to learn animal vocabulary in Hindi. We're going to learn how to say 18 different animals in Hindi. So let's get started. Hamster, hamster. So it's the same in English and in Hindi. And whenever you have a word that's the same in English and in Hindi, the only difference is that you should try to say the word with an Indian accent so that people understand it more when you're speaking Hindi. So for hamster, we would say hamster, hamster. Okay, panther, tendua, tendua. Mouse and rat, it's the same word, chuha, chuha. Alligator, magar, magar. Swan, hunts, hunts. Flamingo, maral, maral. Duck, batak, batak. Iguana, godha, godha. Bat, chamargad, chamargad. Crocodile, magarmach, magarmach. Vulture, gid, gid. Falcon, falcon, falcon. So that's another one of those ones that's the same in English and in Hindi, but notice how I pronounce it with an Indian accent, falcon. And I put the emphasis on the syllabi in different places than we would in English. Falcon. Sheep, bhed, bhed. Goat, bakari, bakari. Crow, kawa, kawa. Donkey, gadha, gadha. Parrot, tota, tota. And wolf, bhediya, bhediya. All right, so now you can practice all of these and learn how to say 18 different animals in Hindi. Now, how do we say the word animal and animals in Hindi? So the word animal is janvar. Janvar means animal, and animals, plural, is janvaron. Janvaron. So it's the same word, but we add an O at the end. Janvar is singular, janvaron is plural. Now, out of those 18 animals, I wanted to draw your attention to these five in particular, because these all have tricky H's, those tricky H's that Hindi is famous for, okay? So I wanna make sure that we practice and understand how to pronounce these correctly, because part of learning Hindi is also learning how to pronounce the words correctly. So let's try this. Iguana is godha, godha. So hear how I'm saying that DH sound, godha, right? I'm not saying goda, I'm saying godha, godha. I hope you can hear that. Look at vulture. Vulture is gid, gid. I'm not saying gid, like rhymes with did. I'm not saying gid, I'm saying gid. Do you hear me kind of enunciating that H at the end? Gid. All right, next one is sheep, bhed, bhed. So I'm not saying bed or bed, like I sleep on a bed. I'm saying bhed, bhed. So again, do you hear that H in there after the B sound? Donkey, gadha, gadha. Again, after the D sound, the soft D, I'm making an H sound, gadha, gadha. I'm not saying gada, I'm not saying gada, I'm saying gadha. Do you hear the difference? Good. Wolf is bhediya, bhediya. Do you hear again, just like for sheep, after the B, there's an H sound, bhediya. So I'm not saying bediya or bediya, I'm saying bhediya, bhediya. So these are those tricky H's that we find all over Hindi that really make a difference in our speaking ability and ability to communicate what we want to clearly. So make sure you practice this. And dhanyavad for listening. Excellent work, and I'll see you in class.